Jack was suddenly hit by someone and didn't even have time to check if he was hurt, before a police officer jumped out of a car yelling at him to get on the ground. The officer reported over the radio that the suspect was in custody. Jack, shocked to hear they were arresting him, quickly explained he hadn't seen any police. But under the circumstances, he had no choice but to cooperate. The officer handcuffed Jack, saying he matched the report of a stolen bike. However, after checking his ID, they found Jack had no criminal record. Still, the officers didn't let it go. They searched him in his backpack. One of them pulled out a white bag, and when they opened it, they found tens of thousands of dollars inside. Jack immediately explained that the money wasn't illegal. It was to bail out his cousin. Since there was no actual charge against Jack, they let him off with just a traffic warning. Not wanting any more trouble, Jack accepted it just to end the situation. But to his surprise, the police kept the money, claiming they needed to investigate whether it was obtained legally. Jack insisted the money came from selling his car and his share of a restaurant. He told them he needed exactly that money to make bail by 5 p.m. To prove it, Jack even gave them the address of the restaurant, hoping they'd verify his story. But no matter how much he explained, the police refused to return the cash. They finally uncuffed him and drove off. Jack was left feeling helpless in the face of such injustice. But right now, the most important thing was bailing out his cousin. He brought the ticket the officer gave him to the local courthouse, hoping to explain the situation. But the clerk told him no money, no bail, no exceptions. Jack tried to reason with them, but an assistant interrupted their conversation. After hearing the full story, the woman told Jack that if he wanted to get his money back, he'd have to sue the police, and that would cost double in both time and money. But Jack didn't have that kind of time. After thinking it through all night, he made a decision. He was going to file a complaint and take on the police.